let's talk Auto Assembly. For those who may not know, Auto Assembly is Europe's largest Transformers convention, and it's approaching, it's coming up, and I will be in attendance. It's going to be a very special one because this is actually the final Auto Assembly. More about that later. Yeah, so I've been to Auto Assembly twice before. Once was in 2005. I didn't really engage with it that well. I think I just went out, turned up, bought some toys, left, I think, and that was pretty much my attendance in 2005. It was in the Clarendon Suites in Birmingham. Yeah, so there's not really much really to say about that one, so I didn't really, I was kind of, didn't go again for a bit, but last year I decided to give it another go. Really enjoyed myself. It was a really good year, really good, met some really cool people. Also went down with one of my friends, and we had a awesome time together, looking at toys and hearing about comics and just chatting about just nerdy things. It was a good weekend away, and just to nerd out and be nerdy. Because I don't do that any other weekends. Yeah, nerd. Yeah, so let's derail the nerd train, shall we? Yeah, so it was a great time. It was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm going again this year. However, as it's also my parents' golden anniversary the same weekend, and as you should appreciate, family does come first in these matters. So I'm only going down on the Sunday. The Saturday I'm spending with my insane relatives. So yeah, fears. It's traditional to do in these Auto Assembly type videos to do fears. So my fear is actually getting there at this point in time. So yeah, Saturday, parents' golden anniversary, celebrations. It's going to get a bit messy, I think. It's going to be a bit messy. So then I've got to get up. I've got to get to Manchester for about 8:30. That's when my train departs Manchester to get to Birmingham about 10:30ish or something like that. 10:30. So yeah, I've got to get to Manchester for 8:30. It's Sunday, so I've got to get a bus from Bolton to Manchester. It'll take about an hour, so hopefully about 7:30, 7 o'clock, getting a bus from Bolton. But first I've got to get into Bolton from my house. There'll be no buses at that time, so it'll be like a half-hour walk or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to be setting off pretty damn early to make sure I get all these connections in time. So this might mean that I'll have little or no sleep. I might still be a little bit drunk. Yeah, it's going to be. So my theory is actually managing to, if I do go to sleep, actually get up on time, get washed, get out, and all that type of stuff. Make sure I don't forget anything important like tickets and phone charges, and make sure I pack well and all that. So that's my one of the fears. The thing is, the fear as well. Sunday turn up arrival. It's kind of like, well, what have I missed? I've missed some cool. Obviously, going to miss some cool Saturday shenanigans. I'm going to miss a lot of. I'm hoping that if there is an IDW comics panel, that it will be on the Sunday. Same as again if they're doing another third-party toy panel. Hopefully, I just hope all the panels are on the Sunday. It's ridiculous, not going to happen. But anyway, yeah, that's a fear, and also that you guys don't buy all the best toys on Saturday. There's some left for me to buy on Sunday, so don't buy all the toys. Yeah, so that's. That's in there. So yeah, but no, it's going to be awesome time. Awesome time. Really, really looking forward to it. Things I'm planning on buying. Not making a list. No, never do lists. Never do lists. So I'm going to buy a gun, Skull Cruncher. See if I can get a replacement gun for Skull Cruncher. I need some missiles for this guy. And other than that, maybe kind of like the idea of buying a swamper. If there's any kind of I can locate a swamper, or what can I find the name in my? The name is not here in my head because it's a third-party name, I think. DX9's repaint of Mirage to be Crasher from the GoBots. That I kind of want. Kokomon! That's what they call her. So I quite like that as well, if she's around. So yeah, that's kind of what I want. Other than that, you know, might just get engaged in some Beast Wars Neo shenanigans and stuff like that. Obscure Japanese transforms. But yeah, that's going to tick my box. I think things to buy that are awesome. Yeah. Tony, Soundwave, SG1. Yeah, he talks about many things, saying don't talk about it. You know, don't use the phrase it's the last auto assembly ever. I'm using the phrase it's the last auto assembly ever. Sorry, Tony, but obviously we've had that news now. We've had that news that next year there will be TF Nation, which is not that much information about it, but yeah, but it's a Transformers convention in the same location around the same time of year. So you know, pretty much it's a replacement for auto assembly. It's an auto assembly replacement, as it were. And so this news has come at like a really awesome time, because it means, I mean, if they would have revealed it like after the convention, you know, or during the convention, it would have been, people would have been, you know, still nervous and still gloomy about it being the last auto assembly ever, rather than how we can approach it now as it being the last auto assembly ever, but a celebration of everything that auto assembly has achieved. Like I said, I went in 2005 and I went in 2014, and just the vast difference of what it was just as a convention. Impressive, really, really impressive, and that should be celebrated. So make Auto Assembly 2015 a celebration. It was called they named it the Rebirth, and then it's conspired to be the last one, which is kind of fitting, because in the Western continuity, Rebirth was the last episode of G1 Transformers. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like how that fits. So we're going to go to Auto Assembly, we're going to celebrate, we're going to say, well done to the organisers, you have done an absolutely fantastic job. And then we can get around to see what TF Nation's all about. Well, TF Nation is going to be fantastic, because it will be everybody's first TF Nation next year. I mean, we always see these videos and it's like, oh, it's my second, oh, it's my third, it's my 15th, you know, all this talk. Next year, it's going to be everyone's first ever TF Nation, and it's kind of quite a romanticism about that. I kind of like, I kind of dig it. I dig that a lot. And this is going to be everyone's last ever Auto Assembly. Well, for those who attend. Some people, it's already been their last Auto Assembly. Yeah, so let's celebrate. Celebrate. That's a celebration. That is the word, the key word we're going to use. Words we're not going to use are smelly. I always just feel put off. Everyone goes on about smelly people at Auto Assembly. When I went last year, I was going to keep a mental note of the amount of times I thought, that guy pongs a bit. There's one person I went past and went, yeah, he's a bit ripe. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. Surprisingly, it didn't actually ruin my weekend. It didn't ruin my weekend. So people out there, do not be afraid to smell. Do not get your head all mashed up about all this talk of smelly people and stuff like that, and develop some kind of, you know, cleaning disorder. Just do what you normally do. Just do what you normally do. And if people are that smelliest, screw them. I have purely selfish reasons for this, because like I say, I'm going to have a long ass journey on a Sunday to get here, through trains and stinking hangovers and stuff like that. I might pong a bit by the time I get to Auto Assembly. I might be just a stale, beer smelling wretch by the time I turn up, and I don't give a shit. I'm not apologising, because I'll be there and I'll be buying toys and having fun. So anyway, that is Auto Assembly. That is my approach to Auto Assembly. I'm Bisto Yeti. Thanks for joining me. If you see me on the Sunday, give me a high five. Don't smell me too closely. Okay, goodbye.